I was lost.
It is 13th of December. 13th of December 2025. I turned 19. I am sitting right here with a bit, what I would say, chaotic mind. I don't know what I am feeling. I am surely not happy. I am not happy at all. Neither I am sad though. I am in a state of being. How should I explain this feeling? What is special about this day? It's right now 12:13. 12:13, 13th of December 2025. I am sitting here recording this. First of all, I am really, really grateful for everything I have in my life. Be it something good, something bad, something I admire, something I don't care about. Life been pretty good recently. I don't know I don't know how, but it's not bad at all. Neither I am satisfied. I have that itch to do something, to change something in myself first of all. What I do, how I work, how I live these days, how I been through this hour of life, what I'm doing with the time I have. You know what? Recently, like few months before, I was very fascinated about the idea of the concept, Japanese concept called memento mori. And memento mori means you are mortal. Just that reminder that you are a immortal being. You are going to die. I am going to die. I get I don't know why, but I get very fascinated about from this idea, whole concept of being just facing our mortality calendar right in front of us. Earlier, like days back, I have that memento mori calendar in front of my screen, that setup, what would I call? And then I made extension called Assis, which replaces your home screen tab with that death clock. Like you are going to die in XYZ years. Yep, the crazy, stupid thing. It exists. Check out ashis.rs.in. There you go. Apart from that, there was a college project I made, Argon, this year. Still not up to the point, and recently I created Monkey Bar. Pretty good response. I haven't expected to download it by like how many people? Let me check how many people. 183. 183 people are using this shit that I created recent. I don't know why. What are what people are finding interesting, so much interesting in this, but yeah, that's good. First of all, whatever projects I make them all the projects for myself. I needed that argan thing. I still use that ashes. I still use that smart scroll thing I need. I daily use that monkey bar. And the best part in recent months was that once UI whole thing that happened to me. Like I bought a domain named aryantaki.com. I wanted to create a portfolio site. Then I looked for some kind of UI or some kind of design system and found one awesome project by Mr. Laurent. It's open source. It's beautiful. Using Magic Portfolio by Once UI. Highly recommended thing. And then somehow got into Design Engineer Club on Discord, which is the community of like whole Once UI people. Hmm. And then got connected with Mr. Laurent, the creator of Once UI. Things been dramatically good after that. I've been like a tiny part of this project, a little part of this project. Recently added me to the maker list of Once UI launch on Product Hunt. That was 1.5. Awesome. I was happy. Recently had a talk with him on Discord. That was an like small talk, but that was really good. I was doing a stream when I was editing a video for Arois, coming up to Arois X after this. But Arois X thing was, I will tell you about Arois X, but what Laurent advised me was to keep a check of my sleep. I'm young, I have energy, but this will not stay forever. I have to keep a check on it. That my physical, mental, and overall health should not be sacrificed because of my city habits, like staying up this late. But I don't know. I feel that kind of flow state at this, like, you know, around after 12, after 12 a.m. to like 2, 3. I get so much energized, so much into flow state, like so much into doing thing. Hmm. Yeah, recently, I started Arois X, another YouTube channel, and that was great, getting pretty good response. And made like 5 videos, and recast one was what would least effort or unfinished. I won't say least effort, but yeah, very much unfinished, but pretty good response. What I learned from that, it's not always about the editing thing in video or something. It is just about the way I narrate that story or build up the whole thing. Any regrets of this year? Any regrets? No, I don't have any such regrets. But yeah, like past 2 3 months, I left my books on unread. The same video I made on about not reading books, just buying. I stopped buying. I stopped buying extra book, but I'm still not reading like that on the potential that I should read on the level. First, let you tell me why are you watching this? I am just doing random shit at midnight on my birthday. It's just another day. Is it special? I don't know. Is it special to me? I have no answer. I was planning to record something like this like last 2 3 days, but honestly, first I thought I should come up with a script to like telling people what I learned like in these last 1 year or so and recently, but nothing beats this raw type of thing. This year I had my first flight. It was Indigo Air India. Hmm. Apart from that, what's interesting that I, yep, another interesting thing. thing that happened this year was I made some decisions that I should have made very, very earlier. Like way earlier that you are doing the see the thing is you know what you have to do. You exactly know what should what steps you should take. But we don't take those actions. Somehow we keep that hope alive in us that like things might change. You can see the patterns right in front of you. Can see yourself on that decline or something like whatever whatever you take that situation in. But the thing is, if you know you should take action on something, that you should attract right that moment, because at the end you have to take that action either now or someday, because if you don't take that action, it will cost you the most precious thing that you have, and there is no written policy on this. That time the clock is still ticking, the momentum mori thing is still going on. If I see it, if I don't, but the thing is happening, my life is passing by. I'm getting older day by day. My parents are getting older. I'm a bit more anxious. I don't know if I will upload this video on Arois or not. It is something like a few earlier videos I made on this channel. That was total pure random shit that I was talking about. And then I shifted from gradually to recording some fresh ad videos and some kind of trying cinematic stuff. I was too much into perfect. I was too much into perfectionism. I was too much into perfectionism. Perfectionism. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Perfectionism. That I haven't posted for like last 8 months or so. Huh. And that last video I made was so boring. When I rewatch it, like now these days, it was so boring. How people are gonna watch that? And in terms of when I see that recast video, the recently made recast video, that is so different. Like I tried that shit, but that shit was so boring. Hmm. I should change some things. But yeah, it's it's 100% true that I'm learning every day, making myself better every day, working on myself, working on the things that I want to have in my life. Hmm. And the best part about once you, I think, as I just remembered, like Mr. Lawrence sent me a hoodie. Like it was so premium, a beautiful hoodie. I will attach some kind of photo or screenshot of that hoodie. Hmm. Design Engineers Club. Design Engineer. Awesome. Let me reflect more on this here. I have few journal notes. Yeah, I was on a coffee street. How can I forget this? Like, I was addicted to coffee, and damn it, I could not, and I can't function without having coffee in my blood. Like, no blood was flowing in my body. It was all caffeine, caffeine, caffeine. I was running on caffeine this year, and I'm very happy to say that I left it. I left that addiction. I am no more dependent on that drug to function. I'm not saying coffee is bad, you shouldn't drink, or I'm not judging that or not commenting on that. I'm just saying that I was too much into it that it was disturbing my day to day life. Even journal about that. I learned driving. I learned how to drive past my DL. There was a quote from the principal books: plan for the worst case scenario to make it as good as possible. Like you have some upcoming plans. The best thing I can do is to, like that Charlie Munger thing, the best thing I can do is to keep my expectations bar as low, as modest as possible. So I don't get disappointed from like things that, or kind of the best thing you can do is to prepare for the worst and let things happen, because things are so uncertain you cannot rely on your assumptions. There was a quote I shared on 12th January 2025: the greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. By definition. It's little bit embarrassing, or no, it's not embarrassing. It's bit weird. No, weird is not the right word. It's bit odd to read journals like this. This was actually the poster I was talking. Is this visible? Let me turn this trackers down, and yep, it is that. Awesome. Let me mention again once UI, Mr. Laurent, and the once UI. I got my sponsorship, first sponsorship on GitHub. That was awesome. Like, not that a big deal, not that a big amount, but helps me a lot. Grateful for that too. And another thing that I understood are things and people are so temporary than you think. So it's better to be little bit detached from the things, but you still will be attached with people and things, and you still will get disappointed after knowing all this. That's okay. That's okay. But if you know it's a small talk, that keep it a small talk. We don't need to get involved so much that it starts to hurt our own mental state, our own mental peace, and costing you that mental energy to drain your mental power to. It's all bad for you. It's not about being selfish. It's about setting boundaries in relationships, setting boundaries with people, setting boundaries with. Yeah, I will post this. Maybe. I don't know. It's 1 a.m. Good night. Peace. I have a lot more things to talk about, but I don't know. I should talk about them or not.